Just minutes away from Southport, North Carolina, by passenger ferry or private boat, an island escape awaits. Bald Head Island, with its pristine beachfront, full-service day spa and salon, and numerous shopping and dining options, is the perfect destination for day visitors and overnight guests. Day and weekend packages are available. Bald Head Island, an island escape, is closer than you think.
It's time to go to work. Jerk of All Trades podcast. Hey, we're right off the best of episode. We took a little vacation. You're probably wondering where we went. Bald Head Island, Ray.
We did not go to Bald Head Island. God damn it!
That best of episode was so good. It took me down memory lane. Took everybody down memory lane. Oh, the Bald Head Island came out of the Shark Story, I believe.
Yes, it did. Yeah. The shark that washed up on Bald Head Island, the fake news that Eddie created.
And just for spits and giggles, I decided to YouTube Bald Head Island, and I just got like the most amazing little island destination beach waterfront thing ever. So I was just like, we definitely got to put that in the podcast.
I just want to mention that I hate you.
Bald Head Island!
This is fake news. Eddie actually spent his week off creating the Bald Head Island commercial.
I'm retiring.
And I want to mention that I edit the podcast, so I'm not sure how a Bald Head Island commercial would have possibly made it on to the podcast. So there is definitely some shenanigans. Something is amiss here, and somehow it involved Eddie and Bald Head Island. So
good.
Yeah.
So
good. I'm not happy with it, but it's what happened and it's done. So despite all that, we've got an awesome show for you guys today.
Hell yeah.
We got a lot of fun subjects, a lot of interesting subjects. We've got models being abducted and auctioned on the dark web. We've got Wal-Mart's back to school firearm sale. We got monkey wars. We got rusty nails. We got more robots than Skynet and so much more. But this week we are going to start with Weed Town. So Eddie, hit him up. Let him know what's up with Weed Town, man.
We're hitting him with the fire and the fury this week. Weed Town. I like to call it Funky Town. Would you take me to Funky Town?
I need you to take me to
Funky
Town. Apparently, neither of us know the rhythm of Funky Town. We should have probably listened to that ahead of time. But
how great is this story? There's a marijuana company that's just going to say, fuck it, buy my own town. I made enough money selling this marijuana legally that I can actually own 120 acres of my own freaking county out there in California. This is named after Fallout New Vegas, Ray?
Correct. Yes, it is. Nipton, California is actually a fictional town in Fallout. So, yeah. Actually, I don't know if this was actually named Nipton already. So, yeah. Maybe are they renaming it?
I'm not sure.
Oh, actually, sorry.
I think it's actually a city, though, right?
Yeah, it was already named this, and I guess Fallout depicted this city in their game. So, but anyway, yeah, there's only like 16 people who live in this fucking city. So now they're all gonna get high as fuck. So
yeah, and they may have to expand. You know, if other cities see what type of economy that this little city is gonna have,
the green economy. Getting the green.
You got to adapt. As everything evolves, you have to adapt. So I'm keeping my eye on this. This company plans to make Nipton the county's first energy-independent, cannabis-friendly hospitality destination. Kind of a little bit like that Bald Head Island there. You know, it's like, hey, and you can come and hang out.
You can go to Bald Head Island if you're bald. If you're not bald, it doesn't matter.
But if you like your reefer, you're going to your Nipton, California for sure.
Right, absolutely. Did you say the name of the company? American Green Incorporated?
Oh, American Green.
American Green Incorporated. They're a technology firm based out of Arizona. Big up to Arizona.
Hell yeah.
So they bought it for $5 million. $5 million.
So I wonder what they got left, man. If they can afford that for $5 million,
Well,
they're caking
I
up
mean,
that marijuana.
I'm sure that they have a lot more that they plan on doing to this place, and so yeah.
They say it's right by Nevada, the Nevada border there, about hours drive from Vegas, and a little bit over 3 hours from LA. The town has a hotel, general store, and a schoolhouse.
Yeah.
And its roots is in gold and silver and mining with ranching. So
Right,
it's kind of
so-
like Death Valley out there a little bit.
So it's not like we built this city on marijuana. It's actually the gold rush, but yeah.
Gold mines, and hemp.
Yeah.
This place is gonna be the new hemp place, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wouldn't be
It's gonna
surprised if the government tried to shut this shit
Gonna
down.
be
but who
so
knows?
much rope there. It is going to be redonkulous. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more than rope in this place, but yeah. This should be a destination for all the potheads and the pot smokers out there. If you're toking, you're smoking, you might be looking to go to Weed City, and yeah, this would definitely be the spot you would want to go.
It's like a little mini Colorado there in California, except it only has a general store, and, no bank, no grocery store. It just has like a little bit of nothing.
Yeah. But you know,
Has a hotel.
obviously they're going to put a lot more shit there. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be dispensaries on every fucking corner. It's going to be like
Well, it's only 120 acres.
the city that we live in, you know, where there's bars and churches on every corner. There's going to be dispensaries on every corner. So yeah, should be cool. So the question is, if you were driving through there and you had a bunch of cereal boxes and you got pulled over, you'd probably be okay, don't you think?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if you had your Kashi Goleen, and instead of having Kashi Goleen in it, you had 2 pounds of marijuana inside of the cereal boxes. That's actually what happened in Sacramento, California.
Sacktown.
Donald Roots Scotts Jr., he was charged with possession of intent to distribute marijuana and an expired driver's license and speeding. So they got him on the triple whammy.
I mean, that's a bit excessive. Let him go after the first two.
So yeah, he was driving fast as fuck. He got pulled over, and he had high grade marijuana hidden inside Honey Nut Cheerios and Captain Crunch Berry cereal. They were empty because he had probably eaten it all.
Oh hell yeah!
So yeah, that's definitely pretty interesting. That's got to be. I don't really know the breakdown of California, but I wonder where Weed City is in comparison to Sacramento.
Well, if he was buying Kashi, he wouldn't be able to fit as much marijuana in those boxes. So I wonder if he actually did like the Kashi Goleen, but he's like, man, I can only fit like, a pound and a half in there. I need a bit to get that 2. So I got to go with the Golden Grams and Captain Crunch and all that, nonsense.
Yeah. So actually, this is actually perfect. So the end of the article on this actually says it's unclear if Roots Scott has a lawyer, and it doesn't matter. And do you want to know why it doesn't matter, Eddie? I know you know why it doesn't matter.
I don't know why.
Oh,
it doesn't matter why.
Because he doesn't need a lawyer. He has do not pay.
Ah, that is correct.
He has do not pay.
That is correct.
So we're gonna head to do not pay real quick. And it's a nice little blue background transitioning into purple.
My
it
robot
says,
lawyer.
I need to help you with, and I'm going to say I got pulled over with weed in cereal boxes.
Interesting.
I'm sorry to hear that. Here's how I can help. Send an appeal to refund an item with impractical and unreasonably warranty guidelines. If you have an extended warranty on an item, send this letter to get a refund. If warranty is unreasonable or impractical,
Yes.
This is perfect.
Yes, I want a refund. I didn't know there was weed in that damn cereal box. I got the receipt too.
There you go, dude. That's fucking
All
perfect.
you gotta do is keep the receipt and you're good.
Dude, this is not my weed. I'm holding it for General Mills.
I don't know how this weed
I
got in
have
there.
no goddamn clue. I love you. Do not pay. You
Oh,
are the
man.
shit.
Thank you.
You were a little misdirected on that, I think. But actually, I feel like it kind of works. So.
There's a lot worse alibis out there.
Yeah,
Trust me.
so that's okay. But yeah, if there is a guy that needs to take a trip to Nipton, Besides that guy, it is the subject of our middle finger of the week. So let's hit this shit. This is absolutely bananas. And we'll talk about monkeys later. So we want to bring up bananas too much.
It all ties together eventually.
Yes, absolutely.
Even if we don't know it right now, it will later. And then
Absolutely.
we'll look back and say, oh, that whole time we didn't know. But yes, the middle finger of the week. Fuck this guy. The Black Death Group kidnapped model Chloe Ailing. The model was assaulted, drugged, handcuffed, and stuck in a travel bag. Police said in a statement. Basically, it's a couple guys, Polish guys.
So yeah, the recipient of the middle finger of the week is actually he's a 30-year-old Polish national. He resides in the UK. His name is Lukas Herba, and he was arrested for this.
And he's a member of the Black Death Group.
Correct. He is a member of the Black Death Group who kidnapped this chick. She's a model. She's 20 years old. So yeah, I'm kind of going through her pictures here.
She's super fly than a mug.
Yeah. So initially, when this story first dropped, they were not naming who it was, and now she is naming herself, and they're posting pictures of her.
She's like, my Instagram is way too good not to come out.
With just a thong on from the back with her iPhone.
And it's getting hot in here, I think.
Yeah. Here's a picture of her with her dog. Here's a picture of her baby. Here is a picture of a reenactment of what her body looked like when it was put into a suitcase.
Is this the pink leotard?
Yeah. So basically, she had arrived for a photo shoot that her agent had booked. She walked into an apartment where the photo shoot was supposed to take place, and then two men attacked her. They locked her in a suitcase. Apparently, they doped her with ketamine.
No.
And if she didn't have post-traumatic stress before, she's probably going to have it now. And now she's going to have to take some fucking ketamine for it. But they locked her in a bag, and they carried her for hours in a car. She said the person was wearing black gloves that came up behind and put one hand on her neck, one hand on her hip, and then she dipped and they dipped. Oh, wait, no, that's not true.
There you go.
And the other hand on my mouth, while a second person wearing a black something, I don't know what the fuck that is, injected me in the right arm, which must have been with the ketamine. Said, I think I lost consciousness when I woke up. I was wearing a pink bodysuit and the socks I'm in right now. I realized that I was in the boot of a car. Apparently the boot is the trunk there, with my wrists and ankles tied and my mouth taped. I was inside a bag with only a small hole that allowed me to breathe. So
baklava.
Yeah. The whole goal of this whole thing was basically they then posted it on the dark web, and they were trying to get $300,000 via an online auction for her.
They're trying to slang that pussy.
Yeah.
Slanging it, $300K.
The thing says it's not immediately clear why the suspect took the model, but I think we probably know why they did.
That Bitcoin's heavy right now.
Right. So yeah, they were trying to get $300,000 in Bitcoin for her. Eventually she was caught.
Well, we shouldn't say Bitcoin specifically, but it was encrypted accounts, and it was most likely cryptocurrency that they were trying to get.
Right, for sure.
It's harder to trace than anything else.
Yeah,
I don't know that. I'm just making that up. So if you can prove me wrong, go ahead and do it.
Yeah. So apparently they were their boss was angry because they're not supposed to They're not supposed to take mothers, and she had pictures of her baby on her Instagram. So
so even like there's honor among thieves,
right?
As far as
so I guess
goes?
Then they released her, and so she's back in the saddle again. She's going to probably be more popular than ever. I can't help but hear this story, and it feels a little bit like a publicity stunt. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe it's legit. I don't know. It's being picked up by the mainstream media, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot.
Depends on how she looks, man. If she's got a black eye and busted lip, maybe, or something.
Yeah, I haven't seen a picture of her now.
But if she's coming out looking like those pictures, then I'm definitely not buying it.
I mean, let's be honest here. There's probably a lot of plastic surgery and Photoshop and makeup in those pictures, so I don't think that's really representative of what she actually looks like anyway. But
I get tricked so easily. It's not fair.
Yeah, by the.
I get suckered in every time.
So the question is, were you going to bid on her?
Well, for $300K?
Yeah.
No.
Should we start up a JOAT fund to get us to buy a 20-year-old model on the dark
A
web.
black market fucking hooker?
Do you want the JOAT podcast to get a black market hooker? If you do, donate to the podcast. jerkofalltradespodcast@gmail.com is our PayPal. You can send us your monies. We would love you if you did that.
I think we could just buy like 20,000 blowjob robots instead.
This is true. This is true. So that would probably be better. So
yeah, well, either way, whether she's a mom or not, I hate fucking kidnappers. Y'all can suck my dick.
for sure, yeah. Fuck you guys.
I wish I could stick a rusty nail in this motherfucker's eye right now, but unfortunately I can't. Which leads me to the results of last week's Universal Callout. And if you peeped our Instagram, Rusty Nail.
Rusty nails.
Hit him with it, Ray.
All right, so I will say that we are starting out. We are taking a sip of a rusty nail, which is Drambuie and Scotch with a little lemon in it, because I thought we weren't going to get any stories. So real quick, I'm going to take a little sippy sip of this.
Oh yeah, cheers, man.
Ooh, that's not bad. That's really not bad, dude.
Sweet.
Second sip of that. So yeah, this was actually the first Universal call out that I felt like we may have been defeated. That
it was close.
We did not have a solid story on a rusty nail. I thought it was a little too specific. And so we were gonna just drink our rusty nail, and that was gonna be
a little bit of Bald Head Island for you.
Be the end of it. But there was actually a great story that came out like literally before we started the podcast. I decided to look it up again, and we got this.
Crazy, super crazy.
Absolutely. So yeah, we got an autistic kid. This is in, let's see where the hell this is. This happened in the UK somewhere. But his name is Romeo Smith. He was strolling behind his mummy, and his dad, and I guess a 20 centimeter long, and someone will have to transition that to US, because I don't know. Plank of wood was lobbed at his head, and it stuck in the back of his fucking skull, man. So they had a fucking board with a fucking rusty ass nail in it, and they threw it at the back of his head, and yeah. He got fucked up, man. He was rushed to the hospital by his parents. He had to wait in the ER, or the A&E as they call it there. With the baton still attached to his skull. There's actually a picture of it in the back of his skull. It looks pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
He described how he feared the worst after the cruel attack. He said it was a very scary experience. When they threw the plank, I could feel it stick in the back of my head.
Oh God.
He thought he was dying.
Thank God the nail wasn't any longer than 20 centimeters.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's a very traumatic experience.
Absolutely. So, he's autistic too. So they said it was kind of hard to tell like what his mental state was, but they could definitely tell, in this situation, he got stabbed in the fucking head with a goddamn board. And I mean, I guess they lobbed it at him too. So it really had to be.
I hope they cut these motherfuckers. These little fucking bastards.
I don't know. I don't think the article actually says. I guess he was trapped in a tree, and they were brandishing sticks and calling him names. He came down from the perch, but as the pair walked away, one of the boys picked up the plank and threw it at him. The nail pierced the skin at the back of his head. Craig scooped him up, ran into the home with the mom, who was a nurse. They gave him morphine at the ER, removed the nail, and blah 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 blah.
Dude, these pictures are sickening.
But yeah, it looks pretty fucking horrible. And I feel bad if we had anything to do with this, because I think I actually said something about rusty nails and bringing back the violence with the bat.
Yeah, not cool.
Yeah, rusty nails really wasn't going to bring anything of good. So yeah.
I thought you just wanted to drink again. I thought that's why you picked it.
I'll take another sip of my rusty nail.
If it involves alcohol, Ray's all about it. So, and Eddie the Jerk too.
So aside from the rusty nail with this kid, I actually had, when I was at work, I had gone and driven somewhere or whatever, and I came back and I had an empty pallet and I threw it down on the ground, and one of the boards fell off, and there was a rusty nail right there that I almost stepped on. So I started to get a little scared. And I actually even said something to the person that I was with about the universal call out and the rusty nail thing. And then I went inside and I was walking down one of the aisles, and there was a girl, and she was basically stocking an item, and she had basically just stabbed herself with a nail that was inside. I guess somebody had a nail or something, and they were like poking a bunch of nails into this item. and she stabbed herself in the finger with a nail. So
Jesus criminy.
yeah,
I am so hoping that we get lottery and I win the rock, paper, scissors, and I'm just buying lottery tickets every day until something happens.
yeah. So yeah, it was definitely.
Dude, how crazy. You stepped on a rusty nail and a girl freaking poked herself with a nail?
I almost stepped on a rusty nail.
Oh,
I had
almost?
the foresight. I saw it. And
like last second, you just
right. I
missed it?
saw it and I was like, no.
Wow.
So I managed to avoid it. In an alternate timeline, I probably stepped on it, but in this timeline, I did
Hell
not
no.
step on it. Luckily, so
See, that's what you get hanging out with Eddie the Jerk, man. You get that fucking misstep and shit.
So yeah, definitely Universal Call Out delivers again. Universal Call Out,
Oh, for sure.
always fucking delivers. If you didn't get a chance, go back. Scope last week's episode, Best of Universal Call Out. It was a great fucking episode. Lots of fun Universal Call Out stuff on it. So yeah, check it out. And here's another cheers with the rusty nail, and
Absolutely.
we'll cheers one more time.
Kick
Cheers
it to the
that,
Audible, and we'll be back with some more good stuff. So we'll see you after a break.
Yeah, we're gonna have Eddie tell you about Audible. So we'll be back, guys.
Hey, what's up, guys? Eddie the Jerk here from the Jerk of All Trades podcast. We got a new deal for you here from audible.com. It's the audibletrial.com/JOAT podcast link. You get a 30-day free trial with audible.com. You get to choose from over 180,000 books. You're never getting any repeats with audible.com. I've been listening to audible.com for a while now, and I freaking love it. You got your Pandoras, your Spotifys. You're listening to the same stuff week in and week out. You're not going to get that with Audible. My personal favorite book from audible.com is Unshakable, Your Financial Freedom Playbook by Tony Robbins. It's inspirational as a mofo, motivational as a mofo, and you get your learn on with audible.com and Tony Robbins. So once again, that's audibletrial.com/JOAT podcast. Check it out.
All right, guys, we are back from Eddie the Jerk telling you about Audible and how cool it is and how you need to sign up.
Oh, one thing about Audible real quick, not to interrupt you, Rick.
No, you're good. You're good.
I got another free credit from Audible just for no reason, and I believe I get a free credit every month, but stay tuned. So if you haven't signed up for Audible yet, it's not like you just get the one free book and then you're done with getting free stuff.
They're going to keep giving you free shit.
They keep hooking me up, so I don't know if it's just the Eddie the Jerk thing or a partnership thing or whatnot.
Check it out for yourself.
Yeah, man.
Check it out. Audibletrial.com.
A couple of my buddies got the hookup too. So
JOAT podcast.
Do it
up. So yeah, we're back, and Walmart hasn't exactly been on our good list as of yet. This story is not making things any better. So
oh no,
let's talk about Walmart and their back to school sale for looks to be these are rifles.
Do you accept Walmart's apology here? They're looking for your forgiveness as a consumer.
So basically, they had a setup of rifles, and
every Walmart has their weapons section and rifle section, and they got a little picture action going on here where they have the rifles set up in the little rotation circle thing where you can shop for rifles. And at the very top, there's a little cardboard cutout. Not cardboard cutout. It's like a official Walmart cutout.
Right. Yeah.
Of own the school year like a hero.
Oh my goodness!
Like you're
gracious.
shopping for Spider-Man rifles or something.
I mean, it looks like it's supposed to be there. I mean, I will be honest. I'm accepting the fact that somebody was playing a fucking cruel joke and put that shit up on top of that. Obviously, it wasn't supposed to be there. I'm sure.
I'm just glad this wasn't in Colorado.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
Marijuana's legalized. See what happens.
Well, I mean, that was where Littleton was too.
I know.
That was Columbine. So, but yeah, somebody put this shit up there because working in retail for so long, everything is all planogrammed. It's all mapped out.
Oh,
and
for
so if every Walmart didn't have this and just Evanston had it, clearly, somebody was fucking around and put this up. But yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, true sense of humor though. It's in a way, it's kind of funny. Like this is something you would see on Comedy Central. For sure. This is really, really silly. But I mean, I think one of the biggest aspects to talk about in this is that Walmart is actually the biggest retailer for guns. That is correct.
They're the largest retailer of firearms and ammunition. So Yeah.
What's going on there?
Right. Yeah. Clearly there is a problem with that. Just to give a little bit of background on the story, the picture was taken by Leanna May. It went viral, got reposted on Twitter, Facebook, and a lot of people got pretty fucking mad about it. And so the store manager, her name was Christina, she took it down, and Walmart issued an apology. Christina, good job. You
what
took
are you
it
doing?
Down. I'm sure.
Got so many cameras for that.
I'm sure
shit
that
now.
Walmart was blowing her shit up, and she was definitely not happy about it happening in her store. But it did happen, and so yeah, I mean, I think that this raises a lot of questions about the gun culture that we have in this country, and what do we do about it?
Indiana, man. Indiana,
I'm sure they love
a little bit of weirdness going on in Indiana.
They love their guns there. They love their guns in the South. I mean, hey, a lot of people really like their guns. I get it. The right to bear arms. It's in the Constitution, all that jazz. People always say, hey, when there's an uprising, we need to be able to defend ourselves against the federal government. And guess what? Your shitty rifle that you bought at Walmart isn't going to do jack shit against the things that the federal government has. So you're pretty much fucked on that accord. So yeah, I mean, I think we just need to take a different look at the gun culture that we have in this country, because, I mean, we have more murders, via people with guns than any other country in the entire world, because we have more guns than anyone else. And I know that everyone says, hey, guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people, but the guns definitely make it a lot easier. You have so many people that are dying, via, hey, somebody, someone wakes up in the middle of the night and they think that, oh my God, someone broke in my house, and it turns out, no, it was just like their kid or something. They shoot their kid and they kill their kid, or, their wife or whatever. That happens so often, accidental deaths, or kids that get a hold of their, their parents' weapons. So obviously, you need to be, if you're going to have guns, you're going to have, something that could kill someone in your house. You need to keep it under lock and key. You need to be intelligent about it. But yeah, I mean, I think that we need to really take a really strong look at our gun culture, and what can we do to hopefully have less people be killed by firearms in our country.
I'm just trying to be a hero, man, just like Walmart wants me to be.
Yeah, I mean, maybe this was actually a positive, like this was like, hey, if like the next round of Columbine is happening, you can be the hero by taking them out by buying one of these guns. Was that what they were going for, do you think? Or
it's possible, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of guns. I don't have any guns. I do like to shoot, but I'm more of a knife guy myself. I like the hand-to-hand combat stuff. Like, obviously, I'm a big UFC fan. I grew up a big boxing fan. I like wrestling.
Do they use knives in UFC? That would make it more interesting.
No, but it's easier to kill somebody with a knife and get away with it.
Jesse Ventura ain't got time to bleed, so I don't know why I referenced that, but I felt like I needed to. So
yeah, so
that was from Predator.
I mean, I think guns are okay. It's just that people are just going to find ways to kill people regardless of what it is.
Right, but I mean, at the same time, the guns aren't making it any less difficult,
Yeah, I just think we're fucked either way. Any way you go, unless you take everything from people, guns, knives, rocks, vehicles, bomb stuff, like all the shit to make bombs and shit.
Yeah, it's a societal thing for sure. I actually watched an interesting documentary recently about the guy that created the Anarchist Cookbook. Have you ever heard of that before, Eddie? The Anarchist Cookbook. It came out in the late 60s ish, and basically this guy wrote a book where it, told people how to make bombs and shit out of, household items, and there was a lot of other stuff in it.
Jesus Christ.
He actually ended up really regretting writing that book and putting that information out there, and he especially regretted it. Once
it's kind of like the universal call out, that rusty nail. It's like, oh no.
Yeah, it's
not what we wanted.
He was definitely regretting it when he had a documentary made about him, and they were calling him out on all the people that died and stuff, because people, anytime people are making homemade bombs and stuff, they always find the Anarchist Cookbook in their house. So yeah,
that's sad.
So I don't think they sell the Anarchist Cookbook at Walmart, but it's a possibility, right?
I wouldn't be surprised.
They might
be an anarchist like a hero.
Yeah, be a hero. So yeah,
just like V for Vendetta.
So yeah, so maybe instead of pandering guns to the next generation of Columbine kids, Walmart should start selling some innovative air conditioners.
Ooh.
So yeah, let's talk about this, Eddie. Zero energy air conditioning.
Yeah, well, it would mainly just be the metamaterial that you can peel on and off what you need it to peel on. This is a zero energy air conditioning. Super, super cool. Super, super interesting. The team at the University of Colorado Boulder found a scalable way to manufacture this metamaterial film to cool objects. It can be applied to practically any object from roofing to solar panels to pavement and parking decks. It can both reflect nearly all incoming solar energy back into the atmosphere and shed heat through infrared thermal radiation. In other words, it both reflects energy and wicks away heat from a house or building. It takes zero energy to cool your house or parking lot or, parking deck or whatever you got going on, like especially the house. You living in California, you living in Texas, you living
Colorado,
in Florida.
which this came from Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado.
Again. Goddamn, Colorado,
See, look.
California, Florida. You think those are the only states that exist based on our stories?
You think the weed would like hinder these people? Well, look at the University of Colorado. Legal weed. I got free air conditioning. Look at me now, bitch.
Yeah.
So
This is fucking cool for sure.
Yeah, they did a whole. It didn't just come out of nowhere. It's not like they're just sitting around smoking, doing the shit. There's research behind it and reasoning to it. The Earth has warmed 0.7 degrees Celsius, which is a lot more than Fahrenheit in the past century.
Global warming.
Yes, global warming indeed, approximately 10 times faster than the rate of any other typical warming trend. We're going downhill fast, and
it's like they drank way too many rusty nails, and they started to get a little warm, because I'm getting a little warm the more sips that I take of this thing. So.
I'm feeling good right now.
Yes, absolutely.
Colorado's doing the damn thing. These energy companies, I do have a little bit of intel inside of it. They are crapping their pants as of the year 2015. So probably earlier than that in some areas, but definitely more abroad. They're looking at ways to, I don't want to get into it.
Yeah, they definitely want to change shit because they have to. Because,
they're trying to use their money to, get the technology faster. But this is super cool. It's like, hey, why pay $50 a month every month, or maybe more, maybe less?
It's more than that for sure.
Well, I mean specifically just for the air conditioning, like because this isn't going to do your wash. It's not going to turn your lights on, or actually, it might turn your lights on.
That's a big part of it for sure, though.
Oh, for sure, yeah, definitely. So you're saving like $100-$200 a month just when you buy this fucking metamaterial that just rolls on and off your roof. I mean, it's crazy.
But sadly, you probably can't buy it at Walmart.
No, not yet. Not yet, but if Walmart's smart, they'll get it before Amazon gets it.
Absolutely, but
Walmart,
I mean,
you need to step your game up.
Let's be honest. Who's gonna get it? Google or Amazon? I gotta throw a quick little middle finger to Google though for tracking my shit. Because on the side of my screen right now, I'm looking at this, looking at the metamaterial. And on the screen, I have an advertisement with motherfucking Scott Walker here talking about 13,000 jobs coming to Wisconsin, which is from motherfucking Foxconn and Suicide Net.
Hey, you think Foxconn's gonna be paying for their air conditioning? Fuck that. They're just gonna get this fucking.
Do you think Amazon's gonna be paying? Dude, I read a story about a dude that was like 25 years old that died in an Amazon facility because they didn't have air conditioning in this fucking thing.
In Kenosha?
No.
Oh, just like overseas?
No, it was here. It was
here.
It
was in the United States?
No, it was in the United States. There was a whole article that I read about Amazon and their whole their practices and their facilities and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
I've heard nothing but bad things about working at Amazon. So.
Unfortunately,
sorry, Jeff.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of the same things as well. So, yeah.
Well, you don't crank out the product they're cranking out without cutting corners.
Oh, I mean, for sure. I mean, the money that they have, they're definitely cutting corners. They're definitely greasing a lot of palms and doing some shady shit. But yeah, they're stepping their game up. I just recently heard that they're going to be doing like installation things of literally anything in your house. You're buying, a fucking bathtub, and right below where you're going to buy it, it says expert installation for, whatever price.
Your solar powered roof.
Right. Your solar powered roof. Literally everything. So Amazon is on their fucking game. So they got to be looking at this thing.
Walmart, man, slacking.
Walmart, pick up your pace. What are you doing? You're doing shit like getting bad publicity for having one of your employees put this thing above the guns.
Yeah.
You're sending your employees out to deliver shit. Walmart is definitely not doing the right things right now.
Some guys are just ahead of the curve. Like the Waltons, the Walmart people, they were just giving everything. The Amazon guy, Jeff Bezos, he's had to earn everything. Like he's had to go out. I don't think he was born rich, was he?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Yeah, if he was, then I'm completely wrong. But I know for sure that the Walmart people were born rich. So like they're just like, oh, look at all this money. I don't really have to do too much, but not rock the boat and make sure the shit doesn't sink. So I'll just ride on these cozy ass waves in my big ass yacht and not really do much of anything. And then meanwhile, you got all these entrepreneurs on the come up, on the rise with this whole internet movement. And they are just like sharks in the water, man. They are just feasting right now.
Absolutely. How about Bezos and that he was like the world's richest man for like fucking 5 minutes?
I believe it.
He was the world's richest man for, he topped Bill Gates for like a really, really short amount of time. I don't know if it was 5 minutes, but it was very, very short-lived.
Well, he's number 2 now, right?
And then Bill Gates stepped up his game, and Bill Gates took him out. So
yeah, he had to make public some private accounts.
Right.
Like, oh, by the way,
yeah, let me pull some of my off-seas
my
accounts.
reserves. Yeah,
and I'm back to being number 1. So
that's pretty interesting. Yeah. So, well, after installing my solar-powered air conditioner and roof array, I'm definitely gonna need something to eat. And you best believe if I'm gonna eat, I'm eating everything that's on that goddamn plate, Ray.
Of course you are.
Richard Branson's Project Drawdown. I saw this on Twitter. I thought it was pretty damn cool. Didn't really know too much about it. Billionaire entrepreneur Richard Branson has traveled the world many times over and is appalled by the amount of wasted food he has seen. So I don't frequent the restaurants too often. You know, I like to go out every once or twice a week. But apparently this mug is going out every night. And
I'm sure he is, man. I'm sure he's a busy motherfucker. He doesn't have time to cook.
And he's sitting around other like rich people that are just like, maybe I want to finish my steak tonight or some shit like that. You know?
Yeah. What accent was that, by the way?
That may be a slight Frenchman.
Yeah, accent. I think that was French. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Maybe my Pepe action.
Hey, Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, but So meanwhile, these people having dinner with Richard Branson, thinking like, I'm not going to try to eat too much for the big shot here. Nah, he wants you to eat, bruh. He wants you to eat every goddamn thing he just paid for you to eat, motherfucker. So eat the motherfucker shit.
Absolutely, man.
There are consequences to our planet and health due to waste. A United Nations report estimated around 1/3 of the food produced globally gets wasted every year, which is a lot of motherfucking food. The food we waste is also responsible for roughly 8% of global emissions. Now, that's not saying we're doing anything like China or like, you know, anything like that as far as pollution goes to the global emissions, but 8% is 8%, man. 8% that's a strong percentage.
We talked about the beef industry. They actually talk about that in this article as well, and the amount of emissions that are created from that. Yeah. And I mean, obviously we are one of the biggest eaters of beef. And so there's a lot of emissions related to that.
Oh, we produce tons of it.
The US is definitely fucking up the world like no other, no doubt. There's actually a quote I thought was really cool on the top of this. It says, I think we all suffer from our eyes being bigger than our belly occasionally, but we don't always realize the consequences it can have on the planet and on our health. So that is so true. So, you know, because I'm better than you, I don't eat meat. No, just kidding.
I truly deep down want to be a vegetarian. I just can't do it.
But yeah,
it's hard.
I think that, you know, basically the reason why I bring that up is because, you know, I'm a hipster, but not really. Because, and what it talks about in this article too is that you just need to make small changes in the things that you do that will make a much greater impact, especially if more people are doing that. He talks about at his company where he has a meat-free Monday to kind of give people a perspective of the impact that can have. And so I think that's the biggest thing is just like, you know, look at the things that you do, you know, the products that you purchase, the things that you eat. Like when you're making, you know, dinner at your house, I'll tell you what, I can't imagine the amount of food that I waste. Like I'm sure that it is quite a bit. And not just when I go out to eat, you know, just like you know, like I would go to the grocery store and I would spend, you know, whatever, a bunch of money on a bunch of food because God forbid you go to the grocery store and you're hungry. You're going to buy every fucking thing in sight.
Oh, for sure. And plus, what you're stocking up on is on sale. So you're like, oh, this is on sale.
I'm a bad shopper. I'm a bad shopper.
Well, you buy 2 of something instead of just 1 that you normally would buy. and then you're wasting, the sale item that you just bought too.
Absolutely. And you know what? Like for me, I don't buy sale items. I just kind of like, I'm off the cuff. Like, we would have a list or whatever, but I see something and I want it. And especially if I get something that is not something that's in a can or something, try to, get fresher stuff or whatever.
Has like the maximum expiration date on
right.
it.
Like, I get fucking fresh veggies and shit. And like, I finally eventually was like, you know what? I'm not going to get, the number of fresh veggies that I'm buying because so much of it is just rotting in the fucking crisper drawer and my refrigerator turning into this weird sludge, and that shit that could have been utilized. I mean, we've obviously got
globally, you could be feeding a lot of people.
Right.
Not you personally, but like
no, 100%, absolutely. I could have bought that and I could have donated that. Like I could have. I always try when I go to the grocery store and I see like they have like the brown paper bag, the donate, bag or whatever. I always try to buy one of those and donate that. But still, I mean, the amount of food that, I'm throwing away and stuff is just, I mean, there's no way that you can't.
There's people that you shouldn't be throwing food away.
Right.
It's almost like, it's not inexcusable, but it's like first world problems, right? It's like
100 fucking percent.
It's like you got people that walk miles and miles and miles to get water.
500 miles to get a steak.
Yeah,
or
dude.
get a fucking like a rotting steak.
There's people that can't even get clean water to drink,
right.
much less
Absolutely.
a fucking the 20-piece Popeyes chicken or something. Right.
Yeah. So
it's crazy, man. Globally, I wish there was a way to get this food to people that could actually eat it. It's 1/3 of the food, man. Just so
I
crazy.
think there are. I mean, I think there are ways. It's just,
Well, like you were saying though, it's only the canned stuff and like, it's not terrible food, but like, man, if there was a way to get that fresh food to these people that is getting wasted.
Dude, motherfucking Amazon can get you a fucking blowjob robot
in 2 days.
Not even 2 days.
Or like 24 hours.
They can literally get you that shit in 4 hours, depending on what time you order. You cannot tell me that they're not the logistics to get this fucking food to people. It's just, it's not happening.
There's not a return on income on it.
It's like
they're not making money off it.
It's like the same concept as like, homeless people. And that sounds shitty, but whatever. People without a home, people that are devoid of a dwelling,
or job or whatever.
Right. Yeah. These people are living on the streets, and like we had the most amount of homes that had no one in them. And yet these people were still sleeping on the streets because people are so, tunnel vision on their own shit. And I think that's the biggest problem. And beyond that too, people are always like, let's fix our problems here first. Like, but they're okay with, going and being
Asian people jumping out of Apple factories.
The world's police. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to about Foxconn and, well, that's not going to happen here. Well, they've set the precedent that they're such a shitty company that they're allowing that to happen in one of their facilities. It doesn't matter where the fuck it is. And yeah, we have different regulations here, but still, do you want to work for a company that thinks it's okay for people to jump out of a fucking building and kill themselves and then install suicide nets instead of putting other precautions and figuring out what they are doing that are causing these people to fucking jump to their deaths? So yeah.
Craziness.
It's ridiculousness. We've got obesity and diabetes on the rise. One of the biggest things with this is that he wants restaurants to basically have smaller portions. He wants them to have portions that are half the size. And then there should be a sign that tell people that if they want a second helping, they can get a second helping.
That's a great idea.
That's actually a really good idea.
Oh, fuck
absolutely. Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I've gone to a restaurant, like I'm super fucking hungry, and I'm like, I'm getting, first off, like maybe you go to a fucking place, they give you like fucking chips or bread or whatever,
soup, salad,
right? Yeah. And then I order an appetizer, and then I eat an appetizer, and then by the time I get my meal, I'm already fucking full, and I'm eating my meal, and like the waiter's coming over, like, did you need a box? And like, yeah, I probably need a box, and take it home, and it sits in the fridge, and hopefully you go back to it and you eat it, and depending on what it is, you do. If it's French fries, you probably don't. You throw that shit, burn it with fire. It doesn't reheat well at all.
Stick a rusty nail in it.
Right, stick a fucking rusty nail in it. Stick a rusty nail in the coffin of that leftovers. So yeah, leftovers, obviously a lot of shit being thrown away. So
this is great. Thumbs up. Cheers from Eddie
cheers,
the Jerk here.
Rusty Nail for you.
Richard Branson, we got your back on this, and definitely everybody can look inside themselves and try to cut back on wasting food. And it's wasting money too. It's just like
Absolutely.
That's not just food being wasted. That's money out of your pocket being
And
wasted.
don't, the biggest thing I could say with this is don't feel overwhelmed. Like you can see all the issues in the world and be like, what can I do? I'm only one person. And what you can do is, so you're living your life and you're making a much bigger impact than you may realize, and just try to make some small changes, maybe start small scale and hopefully grow that and do more and get better and hopefully change the fucking world. So
Absolutely. That's like one of my little catchphrases, baby steps.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. Just no matter how small, forward. Every day forward.
Yes.
Even if it's just a little bit. So
wake up every day. This is my fucking mantra of my fucking life. Wake up every day and try to be a better person than I was the day before and make the world a better place than it was before I woke up that day. And that is my goal. So
sweet.
Absolutely. So if you are still hungry after all of that food talk, let's satiate you with some social media. Woo! Eddie, hit them up. Let them know.
Hell yeah. iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, subscribe, give us a rating, leave a review if you so please, 5-star on that iTunes.
5-star. I want a 5 count, dude. I don't want a 3 count. I want you to King
Bald
Kong
Head
Bundy.
Island.
I want you to King
Bald
Kong
Head Island.
King Kong Bundy did have a chrome dome as well. I met King Kong Bundy one time.
Oh, that's so great.
Is King Kong Bundy still alive or is he dead?
Oh, he's got to be alive. Hopefully.
I think he's alive. Yeah.
Hopefully. But, hey, you guys, if you missed it, last Saturday night on Twitch TV/JOAT podcast, had a pretty banging ass Jackbox party.
Yeah, check us out, man.
Yeah, we had about 7-8 players going all at once, man. It was pretty fun. Good times.
We had a Twitch TV orgy.
Yes. Twitch TV/JOAT podcast.
Jacking on the boxes.
You got to follow us to make sure you catch it, because if you don't follow us, you're going to miss us. So. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and like us on Facebook. Make sure you hit up joatpodcast.com.
The home of Jerk of All Trades.
Yes, sir. And hit us up. Any questions, comments, things you want to inquire about, Jerk of All Trades podcast at gmail.com.
We want to hear from you guys. Send us all of your love, please.
Eddie the Jerk drink break and going to break, and Ray's audio commercial coming at you.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? Ray the Jerk from the Jerk of All Trades podcast, and I want to tell you about a special offer just for you, the listener of the Jerk of All Trades podcast. Audible is offering a free audiobook download, and you get a free 30-day trial. It's going to give you a chance to check out their awesome service. I have a personal recommendation for you once you get your free audiobook, and it is The Psychedelic Experience, a manual based on the Tibetan Book of the Dead. It's by Mr. Timothy Leary, and let me tell you what, it is definitely going to change your life for the better. So to download your free audiobook today, go to audibletrial.com/JOAT podcast. Again, that's audibletrial.com/JOAT podcast. Get your free audiobook, get your free 30 days, courtesy of the Jerks.
All right, guys, we are back. Jerk of All Trades podcast. And last week, we had our best of Universal Call Out. And the story that started it all was monkeys.
Monkey.
Just monkeying around. Well, they're on the loose and fucking stuff up again. Let's get down to business, Ray. They're going to war with monkeys in Indonesia.
What kind of business are we getting down to?
Monkey business.
Motherfucking monkey business. Let's fucking do it.
Indonesia has deployed armed police and soldiers to help villagers on the island of Java.
Wait, hold on. What island is it? It's the island of Java. This is where Eddie wants to move because he is a motherfucking coffee fiend now.
Oh, that's right. I get my free cup. You get coffee all day on the beach.
You're going to need coffee if you're battling against marauding monkeys that have been terrorizing their area, stealing food and probably beer, and attacking vulnerable elderly residents and also a child. One single child was attacked.
Ooh, not good. The monkeys that started coming up here 2 months ago, said the chief of police, Aries Andi. After we shot one of them, the rest didn't come back, and now they're back again.
They're back and better than ever.
A task force was set up to patrol the area that will shoot monkeys if necessary, although traps will be used to return others to the forest. Monkeys in Indonesia are not playing no games, and now they're forcing the fucking police to fucking shoot at them. This is just so crazy.
Oh, my God. Oh my God. It says most of the villagers attacked are senior citizens who live alone in makeshift houses. They don't really have neighbors, so when the attack happens, it's hard to get help. Among the 11 victims of the monkeys was a fourth grade student. He was, oh, sorry, this is the
I
guy.
hope he didn't have a goddamn nail in the back of his head.
Yeah. I mean, that would probably be helpful if he had a board with a nail in it. He could
Fight off the monkeys.
He could attack them with that. But here's the thing. Monkeys are adaptable. So they actually say that slingshots, paintball, or firecrackers can scare them, but monkeys are intelligent because they're kind of just you without consciousness. If the people have used a slingshot tomorrow, they have to use something if they've used a slingshot tomorrow, they have to use something else like a board with a nail in it because monkeys can read these tactics. Monkeys are adaptable. They fucking figure shit out. They just want some motherfucking fruit and they want a beer and they just want to chill out and maybe a cup of coffee or something. But
Java Island.
Goddamn, I want to know if these are Reese's monkeys or not. I'm looking at the picture of the monkey and I'm not a monkey expert.
There needs to be some monkey UFC. I'd be totally down for that.
Oh my God.
If they can trap all these monkeys and turn them into fighters, I'm semi okay with that.
Can you imagine the societal backlash when
if
cockfighting is not okay?
The best fighting monkeys get the best service. They get the best bananas. You know, they get the best housing and stuff like that. You know, they get the riches, the fruits of their labor and shit like that. But, you know, that'd be pretty crazy.
So we put
some monkey UFC.
We put some monkeys in float tanks and get them all zen and shit and in the zone. And then we throw them into the octagon.
Yeah.
And we fucking have them throw the fuck down. Here's the problem with that, though. You'd actually have to have a top, I think, on the octagon because otherwise they would climb out.
Climb. No, well, it's against the rules to climb the fence. So
well, I mean,
you got to train them.
Try to tell a monkey that it's not okay for him. These are the rules. You can't fucking hit a guy when he has one hand on the ground or a monkey when he has one hand on the ground. And you also can't climb the fucking octagon. Like, good luck,
no
dude.
eye pokes, no kicking in the balls, no fish hooking.
Oh my God, you can't hit him. You can't hit him in his red ass.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Yeah, definitely that would be interesting. I would like to see some monkey UFC, and that might actually get me to love UFC.
There you go.
If I could see some motherfucking monkeys
what
inside
if they start
the fucking
kicking
cage.
our ass? What if they're in Indonesia beating the crap out of these police officers?
I mean, they kind of are, right? They had to call in the fucking task force, right?
I'm saying
it's not even. This is not even like
they're instructed to shoot to kill. It's not even like a thing. It's just like, yep, you see a monkey, fucking shoot it.
I think actually they said as long as they don't disturb the villagers, they won't shoot them. But,
yeah, I'll tell you right now.
But they are actually disturbing the villagers right now. They're fucking shit up. So.
Villager Eddie the Jerk does not discriminate. Same with the robot. Same with the monkey. You're jumping on my ass. You're getting an uppercut, and I don't give a shit if you're fucking Reese's monkeys, Hershey's monkeys, Mounds monkeys, or whatever the fuck you got going on. Stay off my plate. Stay off my ass. You get hit with that uppercut.
Fucking monkey uppercuts up in the piece. Hey, here's the question actually to tie this back. Why don't we just take all the wasted food and give it to the fucking monkeys in Indonesia?
Oh, then they'll get all big and strong and fucking kick our ass.
Okay, never mind. Let's not give them the wasted fucking
all that
steak.
Fucking steroid beef and steroid chicken. And
yeah,
shit.
that's true. We don't need to do that. We already have the robots coming for us, and we don't need strong ass fucking monkeys or stronger than they currently are. So. Yeah.
Craziness, Indonesia.
Yeah. So wild monkeys are not fun to battle against, but I can think of something that might be a little bit worse, and that would be motherfucking king cobras. Not even regular cobras.
No.
It's fucking king cobras. Let's talk about the king cobra smuggler.
Yes, this is really cool, man. It's unfortunate this guy got arrested. Bringing this crap through the airports. I'll tell you what, if I'm on a plane with this guy and some king cobras are sneaking out of the potato chip bags out of the plane, you got some real life Sam Jackson type shit going on.
Hey, he actually did not use bags. He actually used fake ass fucking Chinese Pringle
was
cans.
It even American Pringles?
No.
Chinese Pringles?
I'm looking at the picture of the Chinese Pringles, and there's a king cobra right next to it. So I can only assume that this is the actual. This is actually this says the updated photo provided by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife shows a king cobra hidden inside a potato chip can that was found in the mail in Los Angeles. So yeah, this is actually. This is the picture of the fucking king cobra. This guy.
Oh, that's the real deal.
This is the real deal, Holyfield. Yeah, he had 3 live king cobras that were hidden inside of potato chip canisters. They were being mailed to his California home. The 3 king cobras, each about 2 feet, just over half a meter long, were found in March when the Customs and Border Protection officers inspected a package that was mailed from Hong Kong. There were also 3 albino Chinese soft-shelled turtles.
Ooh,
that sounds pretty delicious. Sorry, I think I was a vegetarian. I think maybe right. In a package, authorities said. Yeah, so he admitted to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service that he had previously received 20 king cobras and 2 other shipments, but he said they had all died in transit. So he finally got king cobras to make it over. They hadn't died, and then they fucking snatched those fucking things from him, and that is bullshit.
Oh, that is a tremendous feat. I wonder how long he's been getting away with it.
Well, I mean, he had 20 king cobras that died. He was only it's 2 other shipments. So, yeah, I guess they had a search warrant on his house. They found a live baby Morley crocodile, alligator snapping turtles, and not those delicious soft shell turtles.
I can't believe you've had turtles before.
Yeah, wait. When did I say?
Does it taste like chicken?
No, I have not eaten No, I haven't eaten.
I thought you said they were delicious.
No, that was me imagining how delicious they would be.
God damn it!
I've had crocodile before. And,
how's that?
It's very chewy. It's like a chewier chicken. I hate to reference chicken because everybody does that. Says it tastes like chicken,
please. But, I love it.
Yeah, it was actually not all that good. But I did actually have turtles growing up. That was actually my first pet. My first pet was Seashell, the turtle. It was like a box turtle, and it wasn't that cool. I basically got it because I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and this motherfucker did not know any sort of karate. Yeah. He didn't have any fucking weapons. He basically just sat in the tank and
he just set a nunchuck on his shell while he walks around.
He was pretty boring. Let's not forget that we had Universal Call Out of Turtles. Was pretty a good week.
Yeah, hey, Kung Fu Panda 3.
Yeah. But yeah, so anyway, this guy's facing 20 years in prison.
If convicted, yeah.
If convicted, sucks. Which he's probably going to get convicted.
Oh, they got overwhelming evidence.
Yeah.
So.
I mean,
robot lawyer. No.
Oh my God.
Robot lawyer.
Hold on,
Let
guys.
me call my robot lawyer.
Hold on. Let's bring
I'm
back.
I'm not going out without a fight, guys.
Robot lawyer, what do you say?
I got
caught smuggling king
cobras
in
potato chip cans.
Cobras in potato chip cans. Okay. What does he say? I'm sorry to hear that. Here's how I can help. And need extra help? We can help you within 24 hours. Learn more. Yeah, fuck, we broke it again. Let's not forget earlier that do not pay actually came through for us earlier. And hey, I've got weed inside of my fucking Honey Nut Cheerios.
Boxes, yeah.
I have the receipt for this. I bought this and it had weed in it already.
I didn't know these cobras were in the fucking can.
I bought these fucking. I just wanted some delicious fucking fake Pringles from China, and I didn't
all
know.
Of a sudden, I'm going to jail.
I didn't know they had. I didn't know they had king cobras in them.
Nah, you better bring this back. I got my receipt.
That was not me. That was not me.
And who do I look like? Whitney Houston? I got mine.
Oh my God! I do want to mention too that we had our universal call out of potatoes quite a few weeks back, and we had a guy that robbed I think he robbed like a car wash or something with what they thought was a gun, but it was actually a fucking Pringles can. So this would actually be a great defense mechanism against that. Like motherfucker tries to rob a fucking or the dude that actually tried to steal the fucking potato chips, he fucking put king cobras in those things, tries to rob him, fucking open the can up. It's like silly and shit, like and they have the little the silly joke like snakes that come out of the fucking can, but instead of that, it's a fucking king cobra and it bites your ass and you
viper.
I don't know. Cobras are poisonous, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
what kind of question was that?
I don't know.
Abso-fucking-lutely,
okay,
bro.
All right. So yeah, king cobras, yeah.
So if there's one thing we have a love-hate relationship besides cobras here at the Jerk of All Trades podcast, it is without a doubt robots. Well, this is a perfect mix of stories: love, blowjob robots, hate, asshole robots.
We do not like asshole robots.
Ray, let's hit this double feature. We got 2 videos on these up-and-coming robots. The first is a robot documentary.
All right, so do you have this shit queued up, Eddie?
I am hitting play right Now.
Right,
All
here we
right,
go.
so this is the up and coming My Sex Robot documentary.
Here we go. Ooh.
We have a severed head.
Ooh, that is horrifying.
Jeffrey
Holy fuck.
Dahmer in the house.
I'm trying to look at his books in the background of those robot blowjob books or
Yeah,
what.
I don't know.
Oh, this guy's a creep. Look at that mouse. That's huge. That's
To
a
make
huge
a
mouse.
murderer. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Ooh,
He's got that big mouth.
whoa.
Whoa!
Oh, he likes to draw his blowjob robot.
He's got some
Oh, look at those
boobs just
titties!
hanging
Look at
out.
those
It's
titties! Look
hanging
at
all out.
those titties! Robot fucking titties.
Oh, this is great. Oh,
Oh,
man, he's in
man.
the shop. He's going to town, man. He's like, I got to make a new one. I broke the other one.
Oh my god, this guy's toiling away in his garage making this fucking thing. Oh, he had a whole shot. Oh my god!
no.
No! Oh my god!
Look at that fucker.
Oh my
It looks
god!
like an alien.
Oh my god! That was some loose fucking robot skin. Holy
These
fuck!
blowjob robots got no quit in them. They just
Oh
keep
my
going.
god! Oh my god! His shirt. He has a polo that says "World's First Sex Robot." Look at this motherfucker
Oh, yeah,
here.
seen some ice cream. Like everything's all normal and shit.
He's got a Panama Jack hat on. Oh my god! Look at. Oh,
See, I'm
Wait.
always skeptical.
was that a robot or was that his girlfriend?
That had to be his girlfriend. Was that a robot? I'm going back.
I don't know. That's fucking. Oh,
Dude, that has to be a fucking real life.
My Sex Robot.
I was just about to say
the documentary. This shit. Where is this? Where is this going to be shown?
I don't know, but I'm skeptical if my girlfriend says, "Hey, look what I got you for your birthday, a blowjob robot." It's like on one hand, it's a compliment, like, "Oh, thank you so much," but on the other hand, it's like, she ain't trying to fuck my dick now or what?
Oh my god! I want to know where this thing is and where we can watch it because we will definitely watch My Sex Robot. It says Wednesday,
Oh,
November
man.
17th at 10 p.m. So I would definitely like to watch this.
I might get the cliff notes on that one.
Holy fucking
This
balls,
creepy
man.
guy with his ice cream and his sex robots. I don't know.
Jesus, robot Christ. This motherfucker. Oh my god.
They keep evolving.
They're
They
evolving,
keep evolving.
and they're scaring the fuck out of me. So
You want to watch a robot fucker video now?
yeah, so this was I think that was sort of a robot fucker, but that was a fucking of robots, and this is the robot fucker. This is the asshole robot.
Yes. This is Eddie the Jerk's least favorite friend.
Yeah, so apparently this thing has been designed to replicate the bad traits of human beings. It pokes you, it prods you, it leaves lipstick stains on your pillow and shit to try to make it look like you're cheating on it. And it's a kind of an asshole. So let's fucking watch this thing and see what's
All
up with
right,
this
3,
thing.
2, 1, go. Okay, we got a nice little background music.
Here we go. Here it is. There's these
Something
little
touching my ear here.
yeah, little robot thing. Fucking touches your ear. Fucking pokes you and shit.
Designed by a female, Nicole Perez.
Yeah, thanks.
Just to irritate your boy.
Right.
Thanks.
She was sick of just irritating her boyfriend, so she had to design a robot that could do it when she was at work and stuff. It's fucking poking him while he's trying to sleep and stuff.
I swear to God, if this robot wakes me up, it's getting broke in
Yeah.
like 0.5 seconds.
Here
There's
she
just
is
no way.
trying to explain why she created this horrible monstrosity. This thing does. Is that a Roomba? That's a fucking Roomba,
It's a
dude.
Roomba.
That's a fucking Roomba.
She's tracking your room.
There's lipstick. Oh, this is the thing that puts lipstick
She knows
marks.
if you move your couch pillows that you fucked another chick on it.
It puts lipstick stains all over you and all over your fucking pillow. It's a fuck. Oh, this shit pisses me off.
Oh no!
It pushes fucking cups off of the
That
edges
better
of
not
tables.
be my coffee. I swear to
Dude.
God, that's getting punted.
Are you fucking kidding
This
me,
little
dude?
the robot bitch is getting punted right now.
This is like
I swear to
like an
God.
asshole cat who fucking pushes shit off the edge.
If that's pushing wine off onto my carpet, dude, forget it.
Why would anyone want this? Why would anyone want this?
I
Like,
have no
if I
idea.
want a robot, I want it for one purpose and
This has
one
got to be
purpose
like
only.
one of those gag gifs, like a gag gif.
Wait, is that a blowjob robot reference?
No, wait, that blowjob robot doesn't gag.
No,
That blowjob robot has no quit.
If I want to
That
get
blowjob robot look at you like gag, please.
if I want a gag gift, I definitely want Arlen Robotics blowjob robot. That's the gag gift I want. I don't want this fucking asshole. The thing about this thing
this
too
thing
is
can suck my dick.
well, actually it can't. All it can do is poke you and push fucking cups off tables and shit.
Yeah,
but it
leave
doesn't
lipstick all
actually
over.
suck your dick.
Nah.
This is the worst use of robotics. Like
If I get caught with my King Cobra Pringles and my weed and my cereal, I say this fucking robot done fucked me over one too many times. Goddamn, I'm going to get my robot lawyer and you're getting locked up. I'm gonna lock up this fucking fucker robot.
Dude, I hate this fucking robot. This is like when they talk about like new technology and
How
stuff.
do we know the Pringles guy didn't have a robot like this?
It's possible.
Just drop some rattlesnakes in his chips, and he's like, "Oh shit! Look at
the
this
fucking robot, man.
This goddamn robot sabotaged me again."
So they talk about, new tech and how you can use it for good or you can use it for evil. And so you have the good, which is blowjob robot.
Oh,
and then you have the absolute most evil, sinister fucking design of a robot.
Horrible.
And it's this fucking thing, dude. Who but this lady thought, hey, robots are fucking cool and they can, do all these cool things, but I would like them to do the most annoying things that human beings do. That's what I want to do. Like, I want a robot that makes it seem like I'm having an affair. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this goddamn robot? And what is wrong with this lady? Why did she create this shit?
I don't get it.
I don't get it. I don't.
Divorce court's going to have a lot of fun with this shit in the next 25 years.
Exactly. Dude.
Or like 5 years, maybe.
Here's the question. Let's not forget Eddie loved our universal call out of dolls. And let's not forget about the fucking haunted doll. And by the way, scope our fucking Instagram and see our fucking weird fucking doll that my girlfriend and I actually picked up at a fucking flea market today from fucking 1936, I think this fucking thing is. So it might actually be haunted. Antique. It might be haunted, and we might talk about that on the podcast next week.
That's a good little doll.
The evil doll that fucking was like leaving scratches and shit on the fucking dude. This is like the same shit of that, is that, hey, just blame it on the fucking robot. Maybe you get this thing and then you actually are having an affair, and then you're just like,
blame it on the goose. Got your feelings. Blame it on Patron.
I swear it was the asshole robot. I swear to God, it was the asshole robot. These lipstick stains came from that motherfucker. They didn't come from my fucking secretary.
I got my alibis, man. I'm getting pulled over tonight. That fucking robot did it to me again. I'm going to court, goddammit.
What was that song? The It Wasn't Me song from like the late 90s. The dude that was on the treadmill. Not Jamiroquai, maybe?
Are you talking about
Jamiroquai.
Virtual reality?
Yeah, well, I think it was Jamiroquai was his name. And he was like talking, got caught in the bathroom or whatever. It wasn't me. So.
Are you talking about Shaggy?
Oh, Shaggy, yes.
That
Shaggy.
was like 2000.
Was it? Oh, I said late 90s. Sorry.
Maybe early 2000s?
Not Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, right?
It wasn't me.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it wasn't me.
Banging on the counter.
There you go. It was my asshole robot, or it was my evil doll. It was one of the two. It definitely was not me. So, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, ready to go home?
Yes.
All right, let's see what this Inspire Robot has to say about the blowjob robot documentary.
All right. You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I need you to go first because I'm unprepared as usual.
Okay, here we go. An erection doesn't last forever. There is a picture of a chessboard in the background.
What? Oh, that's got to go to Instagram. A chessboard.
If it lasts for more than 4 hours, there is a fucking problem. By the way, if an erection might last forever, if you're drinking that fucking coffee that we talked about 2 weeks ago that we still need to get, God damn it.
The boner coffee.
The boner coffee. If you're drinking that every day, an erection will last forever. Diamonds are forever. Erections are not forever.
Hey, yeah.
They're not for more than 4 hours.
Keep getting those Audible trials and JOAT will get some boner coffee.
We will definitely get some boner coffee for you guys. So, well, it'll be for us, but you guys will get to hear it.
You get to enjoy the stories afterwards.
That will be the best podcast. A whole pot of the boner coffee.
No.
We need the blowjob robot when we get that.
Yeah, I need a BJ robot under the table here.
Oh,
but
boy.
For my entry into the Inspire Robot for the week, I have like a group of people, maybe 3 people here, hiking. Looks like up a hill, or it's flat, but they're on a hill. And the quote says, "The material world is our bodily orifices." Interesting. Inspire Robots stepping up their game with these.
I like bodily orifices.
Bodily orifices is good. It's the material world.
It depends on if it's the ear hole. It depends on if it's the nose hole. Is it the
hole?
Is it the mouth hole on your blowjob robot? Is it the bung hole? Is it the great cornholio? We don't know, but yeah, I'll agree with that. I think that's a good one. I like it.
Sweet. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I can top that one.
All right. So
ready for that randomized array?
Here we
JOAT
go.
favorite universal call out part 2.
All right. So we got
best of.
We are back to topics. How many topics do we want to do?
Ooh, topics. Let's do 8. Can we do 8 or 10?
We can do 8. Let's do 8.
All
You
right,
ready?
Let's do 8. 10's too many. I
we
can't
go.
remember all of them.
All right, refresh. All right, we got shells, we got coins, we got canoes, we got fencing, we got gymnastics, we got laundry, we got alligators, and we got balloons.
Oh, alligators. I'm not mad at fencing, but it could be taken in different ways.
Yeah,
Fencing,
yeah.
building fencing, or fencing the sport.
Right, exactly.
You like it?
I'm actually torn between two. I'm torn between balloons and alligators.
I knew you would like alligators.
Yeah.
Well, we could. I got fencing. So which one? We're gonna have to duel it out.
I like balloons better. Are we gonna fence?
No, if that was the case, I would win.
Okay, so we're going 1, 2, shoot, or 1, 2, 3, shoot.
1, 2, and then shoot is your number or your pick.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right. Hold on. Let me get in the mental state that I need to be for this.
For the Universal Call Out Championship of the Week,
All right. You ready?
Ray the Jerk versus Eddie the Jerk, the reigning champ. Ready?
Yep.
All right. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucking
Why
scissors
didn't I go
lay
rock?
down the law on fucking paper.
And new.
Universal call out random list champion of the
All right.
world.
So are we
Ray the Jerk. We got balloons.
Oh, we're
up
going
in-
balloons.
We're going balloons
All right.
up in the piece.
I
There's
like
going to
it.
be some good motherfucking balloon stories that are coming into existence. So, yeah, with that being said, JOAT is back with a full episode.
Great episode this week.
And-
Good to hear from you guys.
Yes, we love all of you guys.
And thanks for sticking with us. We'll be back next week for
Yes,
sure.
we will see you guys next week, and we send you all of our love. Bye-bye.